Are you aware of the furlough, what's going on with the furlough? I'm part of that furlough piece. Do you know what that is? Yeah. Talk to me. What do you know? How do you think it should affect me? I don't know what I'm going to do. The furlough is the reason for it.
I'm sure you're great at what you do. There are people like me who need you here.
But that doesn't matter.
Mr. Stewart, okay. I'm not going to walk out of here without making sure that you're okay. I mean, I don't know you, but I consider you a friend, and I have to ask you, are you considering hurting yourself?
No. No, I'm okay.
Are you considering hurting anybody else?
No, I'm okay.
Are you considering killing yourself?
Why do you think that? You would think that?
I'm just asking you.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm just pretty much over this. I'm having a hard time with everything, and I don't have anyone to talk to.
Let me see that.
Try
maybe have a shot.
Try to reach out to my husband, and he's just just family, but no one's answering for me. No one wants to talk to me. They're just saying they don't know what's going on and they can't help me, so I don't know what to do.
How about you come with me, and then we can talk about some of the things I've been through, and maybe I'll tell you lessons that I've learned from it. I've been through hard times myself, so it always turns out, it always gets better.
Hand it over.
Do I have to?
Yes, I'm directing you. Hand over the liquor.
This is a stressful situation.
I understand. Hand it over.
No one cares.
I am directing you. Hand over the liquor. Thank you. Okay? You're going to see them in New Orleans, right? Who are you going to see in New Orleans?
I'm going to go to my mom's. My husband, he took everything.
Your husband, okay. You don't have any family emergency or anything going on in New Orleans, do you? Okay. Say again?
It sounds like a hard process.
It's not. In fact, you and I will go over together.
Well, when I first walked in, I figured it was kind of one of the mystery events walking in. So when I first saw the person sitting there, I thought it might be evaluated casualty. And then when she responded and I looked down and saw the bag, I realized that wasn't the case. So when I started talking to her, and I just wanted to try and reassure her and comfort her. And I noticed there was a weapon, so I wanted to get that away from her. And then the bottle of alcohol, so I asked her for a shot, and she passed over the bottle. And then it was from there, proceed to try and get her some help. Well, everybody goes through hard times in life. So if you come across someone else who has, it's a matter of compassion and caring about another human being. It's not necessarily even being another soldier. It's just, so you try to listen to what's going on, and if you can offer some advice to help them, and maybe share some stories that you've been through, might make them feel a little bit better, maybe realize their situation isn't as bad as someone else's might already be. I was asked to compete. I'm prior service. I was out for 15 years. I re-enlisted last year, so I've been back in for another year now. And I thought it was a good way to, if I did the competition, to remember some of the things I forgot and then learn some of the new things coming back in. So when I did the first competition at the brigade level, I won. Then I went to the training command division level and won that, and that's how I'm here today. I mean, I'm good at what I do. There's a lot of good competitors here, so it comes down to see who does the best at, overall in the events. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses.
It was pretty good. It was completely unexpected. We were told that we were going to get a briefing of some sort on what we were going to do for the rest of the day. We pretty much thought that the day was over, and they were just calling people out for a room. From the room, we had no idea, and then I finally, after sitting in that room for an hour, I raised my hand just to get out of the room. I was sitting there and walked into a mystery event. As a leader and, being considered as the best NCO or best soldier, that you're going to come across this issue, especially as the war starts to die down. Some soldiers are coming home. PTSD, suicide has been on every commander's desk. The numbers are relevant across the Army. You hear it on the news, the radio. So it's a good event to test to see how you as an individual is going to handle a situation. I do, because it's a full spectrum of you as an individual. Some people might be good at just taking a PT test or qualifying or whatever it is that you're good at as one item. But collectively, I think it's the whole well-roundedness of the soldier or the NCO that really makes you, the best of the best. So I could relate to him because, like, in the scenario, I had been unemployed. I came off active duty. I had a wife and kids, 2 kids at the time. We were struggling for money, so I could see how it was piling up on him. And You know, those things, those thoughts might cross your mind at some time, but that resiliency is, you know, the ability to bounce back. And, you know, I was trying to show him that, hey, you're still here and you can still do, you know, and still try to move forward without trying to end it. It was definitely a surprise. I didn't think the competition was going to start till tomorrow, but it started already. So it was a good event, the way they timed it and planned it, and I think it's something that's very important, especially with the numbers. I mean, like the Army says, and anyone says, one suicide's too many, and you're leaving behind loved ones, and I think it's important that, you know, we try to reach out to each one of them, especially when they're asking for that type of help. I train pretty hard. If I don't win it, it's just because somebody was better than me, but it's not because I didn't train hard enough.
I was pretty surprised at first because I expected to be seeing an officer about my orders being incorrect, and when I walked in and saw a person drinking alcohol, it caught me a little bit off guard. Probably took me a minute, and after she said, would you like my bag, do you want my bag, and I looked in the bag and I saw prescription pills and a firearm, and the person videotaping, I knew something was going on, but it took a minute to hit me. I think it's very important because if you recognize quickly what's going on, then you can prevent suicides or prevent people from hurting themselves if that's their intention. They're similar because in both jobs it takes a team, such as, you know, in the Army it could be a platoon level or squad level team to accomplish the main goal. And what I learned in the Army, working as a team and working together to accomplish that goal, carried over to my job as a nuclear security officer, because we work as a team there to accomplish our main goal of protecting the plant and the community from radiological and nuclear sabotage. I'm pretty physically fit. I did a lot of training up for that, so I'm not really worried about that, but just stay disciplined, and in any of my downtime, study any of the subject matter areas I think that we might be tested on to stay as fresh as I can and hopefully perform well. Physical and mental strength to strive through when I'm tired, when you're weaker, when you're feeling down. Just I have physical and mental strength to stay ahead of the game and do what it takes to win.
You're going to win?
That's the plan.